けた夢が刺さる痛みにあえぎながら光の刃を鬼にして戦い続けるだけ裂かれた傷が流す真っ赤なマグマのような怒りを刃に今かがって戦い続けるだけきらめく刃に刻む奇跡
Hello, Peter4789 Sasias here, and welcome to my stream of Trails of Cold Steel 2. So yeah, so let's get started, shall we? Let's see. Load game, little backstory. Rebuild events and characters from the first game. I guess it's for people who haven't played the first game for a while. And little cross-save data. Transfer save data from other versions. New game. Guess I try hard mode. Select hard nightmare, you won't be able to choose the weekend enemy and retry option after getting game over. Continue anyway. Loading clear save file from the original game will allow you to obtain special bonuses. Yes. Let's see. Which one's which again? Okay, yeah, this is the first one is my New Game Plus save file. Let's see. I got it. I got everything. Let's see. Based on reading level, the following bonuses were received: all sell time 100, attack 1, and 0 powder. Receive a golden emblem for reaching student rank AO. Yay! Let's get started.
I was bewildered. I was impatient. I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger.
But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment. The time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
Go finish your speech in hell.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I've come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
Oh, hello, Retro. It's going good. Just surprised I got the game early, but, well, earlier than the place order date. Yeah. Hope you're doing good.
Where am I? How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not. So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you're going to need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
Boy, title dropped. Huh. It's been a month, I think, since the last game was like
Ashen Awakener?
last month, I think.
What are you talking about? Wait. What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off. How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question? You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient Great Power.
Great power?
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves. And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valmar? Wait, I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control too. That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
That fight was pretty RNG bullshit, I have to add. Well, I loved the first Trails game, but final boss is like, eh.
Why? Why did it come to this? Why did everyone... Crow?
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know.
Damn it!
This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Okay, let's get into actually doing something now. Let's see, I just finished my Google Plus Nightmare run on the first Cold Steel like a few days ago, so I should still be able to know what to do. Let's see. And main notebook allows you to read a summary of the story thus far, while the help notebook contains information on how to play the game. You can access both by pressing the touchpad button or shoot by choosing the note section in the cat menu, then flipping through the various tabs. You can also confirm your current objective by pressing the square button to access the navigation screen. Oh, got 0 CP! What ornaments? Oh, what the heck? I leveled down to level 40? Got nothing. I don't even have the master quartz. Only got attacked. Oh my god. No equipment. Nada. Oh, got this. Shit. No more Chrono Burst. No Impassion. Wait. Hey, I still got these moves. Everything still seems to be the same regarding to these moves.
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere.
Hey, there it is.
I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
This looks like all my gear. Good thing I managed to find everything. Better set the master course to my armament too. Okay, I might have spoken too soon. Set the master course into Reen's Arcus. Course can be sent in the ornament section of the camp. Okay. What the heck? Force us back to level 1! Yeah, that's all the force I got. I didn't imagine it'd be this D level. Okay, let's continue. Shoot the monster. That monster looks like a tough one. But a tough foe is just what I need to get warmed up.
Now's our chance. Let's get him! Here I go.
Oh, I can't do anything but attack.
Sit!
Swing down, swing down.
My turn.
Battle scroll.
Yeah! My turn.
Wish I had attack. Hey!
Too slow!
Attack missiles target with counter attack. Just attack it.
Here I go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Not bad. Monsters around here shouldn't be a problem to keep that up. No, it can be better. I need to hurry up and get back in fighting form. Hey, hey! Okay, now being a monster god. The monster god automatically records information on monsters you fought, serving as a viable reference. Information is recorded gradually. Unlocking all of the monster specifics will require you to keep attacking it or using certain arts, items, and crafts. Fighting a given type of enemy gradually unlocks information above them. Basket items as well as certain arts and crafts can unlock all the information at once. You can now view the active voice recorder.
That wonder what's going on over at the academy now.
Hey, slow down a minute.
If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
Excuse me. You can't seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you? Hey, say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
A month? You can't be serious. There's no way it's been that long.
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight. And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened to the others?
Hey, wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
I don't think that one would be easy to cut down with a sword. Might be better off using arms.
Now's our chance. My turn.
Weak against fire and earth, even though he looks like a rock.
My turn. My turn.
Oh, it was fire.
Burn to ash. Fall.
Oh, he didn't got stunned.
Let's move. Marcus, activate. Okay, it's safe for now.
I missed level 5 force. Just giving those two would restore me to like at least half of my CP. Hey! Rest area. I guess I should save here too.
You could really try calming down a little, you know. least respawned.
Oh, treasure. It's a red treasure. So my base nuts. Oh yeah, deer. Yay for some healing. Is that a strong monster? Yep, and it's really powerful. Still, I can't let something like this throw me off. I need to hurry that up, hurry and get back up to speed. The stronger the better. Hey, you can use his S-Craft. You've only got 100 CP to use his S-Craft.
Now's our chance. Here I go.
Oh, this is a tutorial for the S-Craft problem. Can't even use the item. Oh.
Huh.
Get closer so I can take care of you all one below.
Gather on my blade.
Okay, it's safe for now.
That about wraps that up. I feel like I got in the hang of fighting again. Now I just need to focus on getting down this mountain as fast as I can. Wait. If it's in range, are we near Aurora? I think that's near Aurora last time I checked. At least when I remember from the first game.
Enemies in sight! Ready?
Here I go! Yeah! Let's move! Let's move. Let's move. Let's move.
Oh my god.
Here I go. Let's move.
Cancel your attack.
Too slow! I need to hurry and find the others.
Oh, okay, it's not like that.
Enemies in sight!
Oh.
Ready to go?
Here I go! Second form. Gale! Here I go! Sit! I need to hurry and find the others.
Terror bomb. More HP, more healing items.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question, but better late than never, I guess. Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything? And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat, because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend? First the Great Night legend turns out to be based on a true story, now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
Well, you know what they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Oh, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. Guess we were right. But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
Oh, okay. Virgo left to see what this is treasure.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
My turn. Ha! Let's move.
Oh, wow.
Second form. Gale! My turn. Second form. Gale! I need to hurry and find the others. Get out of... Here I go. Yeah! Here I go. Let's move. I need to hurry and find the others.
Proxy puppet. Yeah. I'll put that in order if he gets killed.
Get out of... Here I go. Let's move. Let's move. Sit. Here I go. I need to hurry and find the others.
Ooh, almost leveling up.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound. Not to mention Elise, Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too.
Shit.
I need to take a deep breath and keep calm.
Get out of my way. Let's move. My turn. My turn. Here I go. Sit. I need to make up for lost time.
Level 41.
I need to get my strength back. Get out of my way. My turn.
That's a lot of enemies.
Second form, Gale! My turn.
Does Gale always cost us that much CP?
Second form, Gale! I need to hurry and find the others.
What is it, Shumi? I'll be right back, guys. Oh, back. We're gonna have to fight a boss here. This looks like boss area.
Could it be?
Oh, wait. Yeah, we're near Ymir, so we'll probably go to Ymir. That's what I'm guessing.
I knew it! I've been here before! Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yoon Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit.
Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on. What was that? It feels like it's coming closer!
It couldn't be.
Oh boy! Boss battle! Called it!
It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here? Ugh, we need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
Bring it on! Let's move.
Okay. Let's see how tough this thing is. Oh my god, it's resistance to lag a lot. There's resistance to a lot of stuff. I guess I should load a bit.
Alright, let's do this!
Pretty fast too.
Here I go.
I don't know if this is like a 100 value or not. I'll still use value just in case.
Here I go. My turn. Here I go. All right, let's do this. Here I go. Yeah. My turn. Here I go. All right, let's do this. Here I go. Let's move.
Extra art. Hey,
Yeah.
you can get a critical next one.
My turn.
Do I waste the critical? Yeah, I really do.
All right, let's do this. Let's move. Here I go. Huh. My turn. All right, let's do this. My turn. Huh. Let's move. Ha! My turn. Ha!
Counter?
Too slow.
Oh no.
Let's move. All right, let's do this. Let's move. Huh. My turn. Ha! Let's move.
Oh shit, he's gonna do a critical. Oh shit, No Kuroko for you.
Here I go. All right, let's do this. My turn. Sit. My turn. Marcus, activate. Yeah. Here I go. All right, let's do this. Let's move. Here I go. All right, let's do this. Let's move. Too slow. My turn. Sit.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it. We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Celine!
I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again. Laura.
Not today, buddy!
Are those arts?
Yeah, but where?
Hey,
See
that's
you
the rest
later.
of the ring. Wait, no.
Cross Crusade!
God, my Cross Crusade looks like.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
Oh, it's Torval, Elise, and Elfie.
Whew! Made it without a second to spare. Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Toval. And...
Reen, stay right there! Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise? It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Reen, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're all right. But how did you know I was here?
As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth. And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
Hey, opening.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room. I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Oh, you're so silly, Rean. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please!
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Dad! Mom!
Hello, Rean. It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat. We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
Ymir, the hot spring paradise. You know what that means? There's gonna be a hot spring episode in this game. It's been a month now since that so-called Noble Alliance occupied Helmdar. At present, they have effectively all the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial Army tried to do what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of their forces have already been defeated. I had a feeling that would be the case. If nothing else, at least you two are safe. We were at St. Asteria when the capital was occupied, so we were caught up in the chaos too. It was only thanks to Torval appearing and rescuing us that we're sitting here now. What were you doing there, Torval? I got urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss Elise to safety. As soon as I got that, I booked it there as fast as I could. I never turned down a personal request from Prince Oliver, you know. Prince Oliver asked you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance's attempt to pursue us. And roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. I'm just so glad you made it here safely. Unfortunately, it appeared His Majesty the Emperor and Crown Prince Cedric fell into the Alliance's hands. The official story is that both of them have been taken into protective custody, so they're both rumored to be safe. However, Prince Oliver's whereabouts currently remains unknown. There's not even confirmation that he's safe somewhere. That's more than a little word. You needn't be so concerned. I'm sure he's perfectly well. He made it through the chaos in the world last year unharmed, as you know. He's always been a resilient one. As far as Cedric, father, and mother, I like to believe they're alright too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness. I'm worried about the Imperial family as much as anyone, so if you don't mind me interjecting. Rean, I imagine you're probably most concerned about what happened to Trista and Thors. But luckily for you, we managed to get some info on that front. Please, tell me everything you know. What happened over at the Academy? Is everyone alright? I don't think this will come as much of a shock to you, but both Trista and Thor's military academy are completely under the Noble Alliance's forces' control now. They were both taken over not long after the war began. No. Reed? No matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students and our instructors? Honestly, I wish I had more I could tell you. There's rumors that they resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not much more than that. Try to not let concern get the best of you. It's too early to presume the worst has happened. Yeah, with Lord Schwarzer here. On the contrary, some rumors would even suggest the opposite. What rumors? Word has it that a number of students and staff are unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them. Then that means, have some of them managed to escape? Well, rumors are rumors. Still, your classmate and Sarah have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them being taken down easily. The odds sound pretty good if you ask me. What say you? Huh, what else can I say? I would have to agree. Celine? I couldn't tell you where she is right now, but Emma's still alive, that's guaranteed. You can tell? I'm more familiar, so we got a link of some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I know about it. All I know is that she's alive though, nothing else. How peculiar. Anyway, there's no point assuming the worst when there's every chance that it hasn't happened. So try keeping the faith, alright? Think of it this way, they're probably just as worried about they're probably just as worried about you as you are for them. Yet here you are, safe and sound. You've got a point out. Safe and sound you may very well be, but you're hardly in peak condition. Take this chance to stay home for a time to recover your strength. Why here, why not go pay everyone a visit? The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. That's true. I think they all be delighted to see you. And if you like, I'd be happy to accompany you. Thanks for the concern, Elise, but I'll be fine on my own, honest. That sounds like a good idea, Mom. I think I do just that. Prologue, The Depths of Despair. Looks like Elise and Princess Elfin have already gone out. Like Mom said, it might not be a bad idea to follow suit. This could be a good chance to walk around the village and collect myself a bit. Occasionally you see event markers displayed on characters and places to show that an event will take place there. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of... Wolf. I'm home. I don't know how to pronounce that. Unix. Being welcomed back by you really makes me feel like I'm home again. Hmm? Hey there, Elf. Oh, Rean, you're awake. You doing okay? Like, are you sure you shouldn't be getting more rest? Don't worry, I'm feeling just fine. You look like you're working hard. Are you helping out at the shop today too? Haha, yep, it's the least I can do. Can't grow up to be a real man if I don't do my part once in a while. That's what Master Yun told me anyway. And he's right, I gotta work as hard as I can so I can grow up to be a real man. Kiki always gave me this weird look when I said that to her though. I see they haven't changed a bit. Well, hello there, you won't believe who's been coming in here lately. Well, maybe you will, but none other than Princess Elfin herself. She's the sweetest little thing, the way she looks at you, her smile. I wish I could just hug her and squeeze her and never let her go. Well, they don't call her one of the country's greatest treasures for nothing, I guess. You certainly don't. Don't you worry. We'll keep her safe as can be. She really seems to be making herself at home. That's good to know. Princess Elfin seems to have a lot of free time lately, so she sometimes comes in and look at our products. It always makes me so happy when she does. I wonder if I get to see her again today. Issue 1. Breaking martial law in Helmdar lifted. The Vermilion capital of Helmdar has been in a state of chaos since the late Chancellor's address, but that appears to be coming to a close due in full to the tireless efforts of the Noble Alliance. The Alliance has officially announced its hasty defeat over the rebels lurking within the city bounds, as well as declared the elements in the former Imperial Army who plotted to the rebellion have all been stamped out. As a result, martial law in the city has finally been lifted, with Noble Alliance Supreme Commander Duke Cain confidently stating the capital's safety is now assured. That one the pillar of Empire's security would start a rebellion to begin with has been a shock to the nation as a whole, and a heavy sense of dread grows among its citizens. The situation is not without its positives, however, as the Alliance forces have valiantly sworn to continue safeguarding the city. Upon reaching out for comment, they claimed their actions were merely a part of one's duty. One can only hope that placing our trust in these brave men and women will mark a turning point in returning peace to our great nation. But of the rebels, it is certain that the rebels responsible for organizing and uplifting have far more allies than is currently known, and the Noble Alliance is working day and night to both find and apprehend all those who had any involvement with this unquestionable act of treason. It is also suspected that the recent assassination of the former Chancellor, Gilead Osborne, may have been the work of the rebels as well. A reliable source told us, "Why our investigation is still underway. We believe there is far more to all of this than initially anticipated." As it stands, a number of the Army's armored division are continuing to act in a manner truly unfit for citizens of the Empire, frequently instigating conflicts against Alliance forces stationed across the country. The same thoughts are no doubt running through the minds of every Aragornian citizen. What would possibly inspire such clear acts of betrayal towards His Majesty? At what point will the guilty party come forward and surrender? We of the Imperial Chronicle says only time will tell. Society, the Imperial family rest. Light recent events. The Imperial family is expected to remain inside the Valflame Palace in comfort. The Imperial Household Agency has reassured the public that this move is only for security reasons, but those close to the family have expressed concerns, speculating the true reason to be that they may deeply be distressed by the current chaotic state of the nation. At least one member of the Noble Alliance has reached out to us to further clarify the Imperial family position, relaying His Majesty's instructions to do what must be done for the sake of the Empire. As of this publication, the only member of the Imperial family unaccounted for is His Highness Prince Olivert. Fearing for his safety, the Noble Alliance has assured it is leaving no stones unturned in its effort to locate him. Report: Soldates unveiled. The new weapon being developed to ensure the safety of the Vermilion capital, known as Panzer Soldates, were formally unveiled in a private press event. Standing at 7 arc tall, the manned behemoths were immediately met with overwhelmingly positive reception, being welcomed both as symbols of strength and as a perfect weapon for keeping Aragornian people protected. Some have referred to the Soldates as Knights of Justice, and indeed, the memory of them fighting battle after battle to prevent the rebels' uprising is still fresh in our minds. The Noble Alliance is planning to station them throughout the Empire to aid in the fight against enemy forces. Breaking: Kruzen Province almost fully under control. The Kruzen Province may be the first to fully eradicate all rebellious elements, if a recent announcement is any indication. But some battles are still ongoing within province borders. Their end seems to be only a matter of time. A source connected to the force confided that he hopes His Majesty will be proud of our work, further expressing how his men, were woefully dedicated to the elimination of the rebels in the region. Regrettably, a large number of villages and towns have been caught up in the conflict, giving us one more reason to pray this war comes to an end as soon as possible. Notice, information on wanted person needed. A large number of persons believing to have some connection to the rebellions are wanted, including members of the railway, military police, officers in other parts of the Imperial Army, politicians in the former reformist faction, and even a small number of students. For the good of our nation's dignity, citizens with any information at all that could lead to their capture are urged to come forward and inform a member of the Noble Alliance forces or their local provincial army as soon as possible. Let's talk to everybody. Rean, you're up. Hey Luke, sorry for worrying you. But as you can see, I'm perfectly fine now. Are you sure? You always say you're fine, even when you're not. I can go and ask Lisa for some medicine if you need it. Well, I guess I do feel a little dizzy. That's probably more from sleeping too much though. I mean, I slept inside the Divine Night for a whole month and all. Talk about getting your beauty sleep. I've been hearing about the Divine Night since you came back, but it still blows my mind that it actually exists. Eh, whatever, the point is, take it easy, okay? Elise isn't the only one happy to see you back home. Thanks, that means a lot to me. My, if it isn't Rean, I didn't know you were up and about. You're not hurt or anything, are you? Come here, sweetie. Let me get a better look at you. I'm alright, honestly. Father Bernard already looked at me and he said I'm fine. Oh, really? Well, I suppose if you say so. You and Luke always used to come home covered in bruises after playing out in the snow. Can't be too careful. Nothing dangerous has happened since you left, at least. I guess living in a remote mountain village has its advantages. Then again, there's been no shortages of surprises. First Her Highness comes to stay, and now we have that talking cat. Sometimes it feels like the war has nothing to do with us, but with everything that's happened and you getting involved, it suddenly feels a lot more personal. Maybe you're right, although I can't help but feel that things would have been more peaceful if I hadn't come back. Oh, and Rean, don't you think Elisa's grown into a lovely young lady now? Yes? I mean, she seems a lot more of an adult these days, doesn't she? I guess she has gotten a lot taller, cheekier too. She's also at the age where she might start fighting for some interesting boy, if you know what I mean. Oh my god. Oh, I know. I got no intention of letting anyone who doesn't meet my approval near her. I really do feel sorry for her. What? Why? I don't really get what goes through your head sometimes. Like everybody knows that Elise have feelings for Rean. Good. Incest and all. Poor Elise. Why do I get the impression I've done something wrong? Come on, Masha. Give me some kind of hint here. I know they're step siblings, but... Well, Master Rean, I'm overjoyed to see that you're here. You're well. You don't have any lingering symptoms, do you? Headaches? Fevers? I'm fine, honestly. If anything, I feel like I want to be out and about after sleeping so long. Is that so? I'm pleased to hear that. Still, make sure you're eating well enough to regain your strength. Luckily, the fall harvest has been excellent this year. And be sure to deliver plenty more of the mountain blessing to the mansion for you to enjoy. Thank you, can't wait. Finally up, Rean? Good to see you. Between going missing for a month and ending up on the Alliance's wanted list, you had us worried, young man. I'm sorry about that. I feel awful. Don't be. We're just glad you're alright. Here, take a couple of these from me. You can enjoy them with Elise later. Fluffy pancakes. Thank you. It feels like it's been forever since I last had the chance to enjoy your cooking. You may not look the type, but I'm always amazed by how well he mixes the stuff. I remember when he used to give Elise and me sweet things all the time after we come home from Sunday school. Good times. Yep, rest. Just to get out to 200 CPU. Oh wow. He actually labeled the NPC that was shop. I think that was in the first game. Cleaning up the plates. Grandpa asked me to. Morning, Kiki. Everything still the same here in the tavern? Yep, sure is. Wants to try to give up drinking. He didn't even last a week. He's a failure of a man. I'm glad to see she's doing well. Her tongue's sure gotten sharper, and it was sharp enough before. Well, hey there, if it ain't Rain. Glad to have you back home. You all better now? Yeah, I'm fine now. I may have just been exhausted. I take it everything's fine with you too? I see your habit of spending the day drinking is still intact at least. Well, I'm just having a few drinks to celebrate your return home, that's all. Besides, not a whole lot of work for a woodcutter like me to do in the middle of winter. I'm always here to need me to make you anything though. Might not be as good as a carpenter's gizmo, but I'm close. Thanks, I'll let you know if I ever need anything. Alright, look upstairs.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you, then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were. I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look, and sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar, maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war for starters.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do, partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay, Sarah included.
It sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage, but the Imperial Army's showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger Corps taking part in the war too, even members of Ouroboros.
Ouroboros? That secret society?
That's the one. Jaeger's being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best. Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too. There's so much to freak out about these days, it can drive you insane. Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, okay? You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh?
I've just got a few years' worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
Adopted son Brandon Schwarzer, intermediate level at the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade style. Huh. I think that's upgraded since he was beginner level at the start of the game, in the first game. Supporter, Celine. Is that Annabelle? Oh my god, it is. Alright, let's see how many little dastardly fishies I can catch today. I wasn't expecting to find someone fishing here. Not like there's a whole lot of monsters here though, so she should be safe if she doesn't stray too far. And just who might you be? I seem to recall meeting her during one of her field studies. I'll recognize you. You're one of the Thor students who helped me a number of months ago, yes? It's lovely to see you again. Nice to see you again, too. Looks like I was right. Sorry for disturbing you. Oh, there's no need to apologize. Actually, since you are a student of Thor's, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kenneth, would you? Kenneth, I do actually. He's in the Imperial Fishing Club. Oh, that's the guy. That's wonderful news. Perhaps they might know where I could find him as well? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I got no idea. Really? That's not so wonderful. So you know him too? Indeed. When the war first broke out, we fled Trista together. But on the way, he told me that he had something he needed to take care of and asked me to go on alone. He promised to meet me here in Mir since there's been no sign of him. There's been no sign of him since. That's unfortunate. Not that I believe anything untoward could possibly have happened to him, of course. After all, there's nothing in this world that can crush the spirit of us anglers. When it comes to survival, even soldiers can't hold a candle to us. Right. That said, you're looking a little glum. At times like these, there's nothing like a spot of fishing to cheer you up. If you know Kenneth, it's only fair for me to assume you're a fan of fishing too. I am. In fact, Kenneth even gave me a title. Red Angler, I think? I don't have my fishing gear with me anymore, though. Red Angler? That means you have caught the famed Guardian? In that case, please take these. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. Kenneth left me in charge of some of his fishing gear. He instructed me to give them away if I were to cross paths with any promising fellow fishing enthusiast. So go on, they're rightfully yours. That sounds like Kenneth, alright. Thank you very much. And since we got your new notebook open, I've taken the liberty of writing down your current title to help you keep track. You begin as Bronze Angler, judged by the same standards as any professional. Aim for the top and become a fishing god. Plenty of prizes you can exchange your angler points for. So beyond being pure bloody fun, fishing should prove worth your while. I tried to do some when I got the chance then. Time to do some fishing.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Okay, fishing's still the same.
bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Fighter badge. I guess that's monsters up ahead. Probably shouldn't stray too far from the village. Shotgun. Oh, talking to his mother. Wow, that's almost delicious. Wait a second, is that pheasant stew? Your very favorite. Your father said that he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught one himself. Really, I'll be sure to thank him later. Speaking of food, you got a lot going on here. It smells amazing. Well, the circumstances may not be ideal. It's been too long since we last dined together as a family. And ever since Her Highness arrived, it's been so lively that I feel like I've gained a second daughter. Times like these are when a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? You really are the perfect mother. Even times like these, you're right here, ready to warmly welcome us home with open arms. I can't see that ever changing. If only I were half as good a son as you are a mom. Mom? Is something wrong? That's not true at all. When I had no idea what was going on with you and your sister, I was worried sick. At times, it felt as though my chest was going to burst from it all. But believing you two would come back to me safely was the key to keeping myself together. In that mind, I could focus instead on getting this house ready to welcome you both home. Lord, that's a maid have about your place in this family. As long as you're here in this house, you're our son. If you're ever feeling down and afraid, you can always find comfort in my home. Then once you find the strength to keep going, you can pick things back up right where you left them. Thanks, Mom. Makes you feel a lot better now. Well, look forward to dinner tonight. And make sure you work up a good appetite for it, alright? No worries there. You were kind enough to come and see me last night, Father. I just wanted to come and thank you for that. Think nothing of it, Reed. I always do my best to aid you however I can. You'll always be a pupil of mine after all. I'm simply relieved to see you're still well. A lot seemed to have happened to you in these past 2 months. Yeah, you could say that. It really has helped me in way more ways than I could count. Helping me to study for exams, giving me advice when I needed it. Sometimes I feel like I'm relying on him too much, but he's so smart and helpful that I end up doing it anyway. I can see that you're quite the lost lamb at the moment, but hurrying to find a way forward is not the best course of action. First, you should reflect on yourself and your surroundings. Yes, Father, he's probably right. I need to take this chance to cool my head and think about this. It's good to see you again, Lisa. Oh, Ring, it's good to see you, too. I was so worried about you after hearing that you vanished over in Trista. You and Luke have always been like little brothers to me. Little brothers who are going to make me go prematurely gray. Sorry. Don't you think I might be a little too old to be a little brother, though? Yeah, age has nothing to do with it. I still have plenty that I want to ask you, but that can wait for another time. Right now, I'm happy to have you back. Please take this chance to rest and recover from all you've been through. She really is the epitome of a perfect older sister. Kind as can be and always looking out for everyone. It's funny how nostalgic it feels to have her caring for me like this. It wasn't that long ago, it was last year.
She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Reen! You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
I feel loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? I'm guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here. I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here. Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they? I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however. Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Well... I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this, but there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and I, we had a fight on the morning it all happened. I was planning to make up with him that evening, but
I'm sure he won't hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. In the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me. This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age. But that doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
Why? Oh, here you are, Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk. I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything. The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse? That better not have been who I think it is.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I can't believe you! She could've...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial. It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did. Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask. It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did. And Elise didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time. I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm...
Oh boy, there's that lack of confidence in self again. Master Rean, you're finally awakened. I'm so very relieved to see it. I was terribly worried about you. Thanks for your concern, Mr. Baggins. Although I prefer if you didn't call me Master Rean all the time. Perhaps so, but you always be Master Rean to me. A lot has happened here since the war began. This inn was graciously granted to us by the Imperial family. We can't allow anything to dampen our spirits. You know as well as anyone the value of these walls. Please do come by whenever you're in need of relaxation. Of course. Ordinarily, I would have recommended you use the springs, but I'm afraid they're currently being cleaned. Hope you'll be able to return once cleaning is finished. The hot springs of Ymir are the perfect remedy for exhaustion. color's not looking half bad. If you were looking any worse, I was going to have you drink some of the new vegetable juice I've been concocting. I'm perfectly fine without, thank you. How many new recipes have been made since I've been away? My creativity is infinite. I'm always striving to make the finest dishes in the land. You're brushing up your own cooking skills on the camera. Yeah, my classmates and I were cooking for ourselves at one point. Wait a second, where did my recipe book go? Did you lose it? I guess so. No more adamantine steaks! No! And all kinds of different recipes written down too. Well, you went out of your way to come and see me. I suppose this is the least I could do. Take this. Is this a new recipe book? It's a spare I had lying around, so go ahead and use it. I know how much it hurts to start from scratch again, so I threw in a recipe to try. Here are some ingredients too. This is what Elise often used to bring me while I was training. Are you sure it's okay for me to just take these? Absolutely. I'm happy to see that you come to understand the joys of cooking while you were at the academy. And besides, taking the time to enjoy cooking should help to lift your spirit somewhat. It is a simple recipe, so why not go ahead and make it with your family? Thank you very much, man. Okay, now view the recipe tab in your notebook. All the Empire major cities are now under the control of the Noble Alliance now. They've been so focused on those, they haven't had the time to deal with frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, this means that Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of the Civil War. It does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little has changed. A nice snowfall is the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, the siege showed not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I never wanted him to do the Noble faction to begin with. There's always a chance they might invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with Vice Viscount Arsed, however. You can't? Is something happening around? Or maybe even courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, but it's Viscount Arsed we're talking about. You'll be fine. Regardless, I'm just trying to make sure that we're well prepared for anything, especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness. That's true. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume they want Princess Alphen as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help. Of course, I'm sure I'll be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start with trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility. There's only so much burden that one person can bear. You think I'm shouldering too much? Admittedly, those are Master Kafai's words and not mine, but they get across what I want to say well enough. But whether I think it or not, this is a good chance for you to get some well-earned rest. I want you to make the most of it, alright? Sure. Thanks, Dad. Master Rean, how may I help you? Actually, I'd like to use the springs. Are they open by any chance? Why, yes, of course. As it happens, planing was only finished not too long ago. You can have any or even all of them to yourself if you so wish. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I might just take you up on your offer. It feels like it's been ages since I had a chance to enjoy it. The entrance is to your right. Enjoy, Master Rean. Good day, welcome to the Phoenix. Wait, Rainy? What are you doing up there? I was going to come and look in on you. Get your butt back to bed. You think me being up would be something to be happy about? Well, it's nice to know how much you care in any case. Come on, I mean, after all the training you did with Master Confli, I figured it would take more than that to kill you. Then you got to go and train in an academy in the city. What can I go to? Never even had a chance to leave this village. Are you talking to me or at me? You're even younger than me, it's not fair. Could have at least brought me a souvenir if I back. It's like I never left home. Planning on building up experience working here, then getting a job with the top class hotel in the city one day. Years of experience working at Phoenix Wings under my belt, I'll be able to get a job whenever I want. I'm not quite there yet, but I get there. I just need to follow Purple's example. She's a real veteran. What do you think? Brilliant plan, huh? None of her brilliant plans have never ever worked in the past, but I suppose that won't dampen her enthusiasm. I'm relieved to see you awake, Master Rean. Welcome to the Phoenix Wings. You're always welcome here, of course, but I'm sure you knew that. Thanks. I'm glad to see that everyone here is the same as always. This has always been a peaceful village, after all. We've no intention of changing that anytime soon. Lord and Lady Schwarzer and even Lady Elise has been doing all that they can to keep things that way. So please, you take it easy and focus on recovery. Thank you, I will. Should I go to the bath now? Maybe I should go around and let everybody know I'm okay first. They've been all so well and so rude. Go inside. Well, they were just clean. A nice warm soap while enjoying the scenery sounds like the right thing right now.
You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here. Still, what am I supposed to do now? Chancellor Osborne's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and now even Trista and the Academy are under the Noble Alliance's control. Then there's Crow. I was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him. Even borrowing the power of something like a Divine Knight wasn't enough to fight him on equal terms. Far from it. It was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time. Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. And yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won, right before he knocked me back with a single blow. If only I wasn't so weak. If only I'd been able to hold my ground, maybe things would have been different. Instead, I ended up running away and leaving everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming how things ended on Celine or Valimar. None of this is their fault. This is all on me. Because of that, I've lost everything. I'd finally found a place where I felt I belonged, and people to share it with, and I lost it all. I thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel totally lost again.
Rean? Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Elise, did you want to use the springs too?
I heard you were here, so I thought that perhaps I could come and join you.
I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids, but we're a little old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious. And you must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you. The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
Yeah, same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me. And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake in hand, despite what Master Kafai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker. To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me. It's how things have been for my whole life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me.
What do you mean?
It happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Kafai cut short my years of training. It even happened only last month, when everyone risked their lives so that I, and I alone, could be saved.
That's not...
Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return. On the contrary, I've brought nothing but misfortune to them instead. Like I'm some kind of curse. I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me. Not when I seemingly can't do a thing to return that kindness and am too weak to fight for them when they need it most. None of this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would, if I'd known things would ever become like this, then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with.
Stop! Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same. So please, from the bottom of my heart, please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it. You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you? Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
They... They were smiling. They all believed that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. And that one day, we'd move forward together as a class again, just like we did before. Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time. I believe in all of them. And if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself, too. We're classmates. And more than that, we're friends. So long as I keep moving forward, I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Rean.
Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
Still, I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
I'm always proud of you, you know? And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well. Your Highness?
And you've brought Celine, too.
Hope you don't mind us barging in. What brings you here? I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Rean? And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest. Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
You were waiting?
Were you listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike? But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach. I'm so jealous.
I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
Oh, come now, Rean. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned. That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well? This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree? Your Highness, please! I'm sorry, okay?
Huh?
About, you know, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes.
Look at you. If anything, I should be the one apologizing. I shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you like that. Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why would I need to? I really don't get you sometimes. What was that? That sounded like...
I know exactly what that was. It's that magic knight we ran into on the way down the mountain.
I had a feeling Toval's art wasn't enough to finish it off. But the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
You're searching then? That this magic knight something or other is coming here? I'm certain I can sense this mana moving toward us. It's still a fair distance away for now, but it's getting closer by the minute. It's coming from the direction of the valley behind the village. Bah, I thought I'd finish it off, but I should have made sure. I didn't think anything could survive that far. But if anything could, it'd be one of those things. No, you did what you could. You shouldn't blame yourself. So, why would it be coming here? My guess is because you're here. Or more specifically, because the Ashen Awakener is here. It's after Rean? So these magic knights may have some connection with the Divine Knights? That makes this easy. If it's after me, then I should be the one to go out and stop it. But you'd be putting yourself in danger. It'll be fine. I won't let it get anywhere near the village. In a way, I have to. If I can't do this, what hope do I have of getting Class 7 back together again? Well, sounds like your mind's made up. And you appear to have recovered enough in my eyes. Alright, I have no objections. We'll all have the villagers ready to evacuate as a precaution. Take care, Rean. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Let me come with. I doubt I could compare to Sarah, but I ain't too shabby in effect. Really? Thank you. I feel a lot better having you around, honestly. Okay, so Tova, Celine, you guys ready to head out? Actually, if you don't mind me, I would like to come with you. You would? Elise? This is not a point to be taken lightly. In fact, I'm sure you are aware of. I fully understand the danger this will entail. Combat etiquette is imperative to calm oneself remotely, and I am familiar with the swords of the fair. Train me yourself, right? Well, that's true, but are you certain this is what you want to do, Elise? Yes, I am. My brother has chosen me this path, and as a sister, I feel I have a duty to support her. No, not only as a sister, as a daughter of the House Schwarzer, I have every intention of doing whatever is within my power. My hell of a groom. Indeed, as a father, I couldn't be more proud. Take her with me, Rean. I have plenty of faith in her abilities as a swordsman, but I also think she would keep you from doing anything too rash. Dad, come on. I don't think you've got anything to worry about. She's stronger than you're giving her credit for. Like your dad said, she knows her way around a sword, and she's pretty good at using her Arcus too. She saved me and her highness from more than a few tough spots on our way here even. That she did. And I'm sure she'll be capable even more with her beloved brother at her side. But still, hold on. Since when has Elise had an Arcus? Oh, left that fun detail out with catching you up, didn't I? Prince Oliver gave me a couple of spares actually. And I had a hunch these two would have a knack for them for a bit of practice, so I showed them the ropes on the way here. I know you're against her coming with us, but we really don't have much time here. And it's pretty clear that nothing you say is going to change her mind, so I think it's time you gave up what we got going. Arg! Fine, you can come too, Elise. But don't even think of doing anything that will put you any further in harm's way than you need to be. Promise, okay? Promise. Alright, let's start getting ready then. If either of you needs to do anything last minute, get it done now. After that, we'll make our way to Ymir's back entrance. Tova and Elise join the party. Slashes that result in petals. Oh, it's delayed. Then heal, cure ailments and stats down. Right. Mostly to heal and then balance. Okay, and balance. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna stream for today since it's almost dinner. Hope you guys enjoyed and see you next time.